right, welcome back to Long Island's #1 pro wrestling broadcast. Did I say? What did I say?
You said.
Did I say Long Island?
You did.
I did.
And unfortunately, you are incorrect
What's
because
wrong?
this is the world's largest pro wrestling broadcast, and you know why?
Why?
Because Jim Beam said so.
There you go. With a special Saturday morning edition. We're
Yeah.
sorry for the late start.
Well, I had to wake up.
No, it wasn't you. We had to wake up. We
I
had
was
to
trying
wake
to
up
put
the
it on me.
return of Spidey. Spidey was out partying with his friends. What were you doing, Spidey, that you've delayed this very precious interview?
No pressure.
It was just a very long night. You know, had a good time. The morning, a little bit of suffering, but it's fine.
Wow, you sound like you got hit by a cement truck.
What
Thank
was
you.
a night of partying with you? What did you drink?
Everything.
Yeah,
you
I drank
see,
a lot of stuff.
This is where you just blew it. This is where you blew it.
He blew it?
You're not learning from me, young Jedi. You should have said, I drank a load of Jim Beam.
You're right.
There you go.
I did have some Jim Beam.
And was it good?
It was very good.
Was it the best drink of the night?
It was the only drink of the night.
That's...
Would you recommend it to all your friends?
Everyone should be drinking Jim Beam.
There you go, Spidey.
It's nice to see you, Spidey.
Pharaoh, an Iowa
Yeah.
meteorologist.
Yeah.
Climate change coverage led to him resigning from his position due to death threats. Thoughts on that?
Wait, slow down here. So, a death threat over a meteorologist who talks about climate change?
That is correct.
Well, why are they threatening him? There's nothing he can do about climate change. What's he supposed to do? He doesn't dictate how the sun even rises.
Well, I think what you might be missing here is there's
What do I
many
mean?
people out there that do not believe in climate change.
Oh, I see. So he's spreading the...
He's spreading the climate
I
change.
understand.
Right?
So he must be silenced with death.
That's what.
Wow,
what
that's
many people-
aggressive, man. I don't know. That sounds kind of aggressive.
What are your thoughts on climate change?
I really don't think about climate change. I think that I agree with George Carlin. We're just like, don't worry about Mother Earth. Mother Earth's going to be around a long time after this little, these little insects called human beings are annoying Mother Earth's surface. Don't worry about Mother Earth. I don't worry about climate change. The Earth is going to be fine. It's us that we should worry about.
Our guest JoJo, thoughts on climate change? Does it exist?
I'm just going to second that. I agree.
Thank you.
I don't think much about climate change. I believe, let Mother Nature do her thing, and trust. Worry more about people.
Yeah.
Totally, you said it. You hit it on the head.
Thank you.
But I do have something to say real quick about Jim Beam, speaking on the topic.
Nice.
I do suggest Jim Beam vanilla. Have you ever had the vanilla?
Yes, I have.
Oh, not right now because I'm not drinking currently.
I'll drink for you.
Yes,
Don't worry about
but
it.
please have some of that Jim
I will.
Beam vanilla with some Coke for me.
I absolutely
Highly
will.
recommend it. It's so good.
I think I'll have that in the backyard tonight.
Yeah.
Are you having a fire pit?
I might. If it's not raining, I might invite you to.
Yeah.
4 ways the end of Roe versus Wade has changed America.
4 ways that Roe versus Wade has changed America. Only
Millions-
4?
The
I would
four
think,
top
I would
ways.
think there's about 50, but go
Millions
ahead.
of women have lost their right to an abortion.
Okay.
Number 2, American women have had fewer abortions.
Okay.
Number 3, women have traveled farther to get abortions.
Okay.
And the support for abortion has increased. Thoughts on that?
Oh, why? Mike, very early, man. Why are you doing that to me? All right.
It's a big deal.
It's a big deal. Okay. There is a torn conflict within me that, okay, because the Pharaoh was adopted. The Pharaoh is grateful that the Pharaoh was not stopped from existing. However, I do believe that, and I am not a female, obviously. Well, you don't know what I got down there. But, obviously, I don't think it's anybody's business to tell a woman what to do with her body either. So I'm kind of ripped up about that one. I don't feel you have the right to tell anybody what to do with their body, but at the same time, being adopted, and I could have been preempted. I don't know.
I think,
Oy.
not to get too deep into it.
I already just did. You might as well.
We
Go
want to get
ahead.
to our guest, but
Sure.
I think is 2 types of life, right? There's your religious beliefs, and then
of
there's
course.
the political belief, right, of being an American, right? We live in this wonderful country,
of
right?
course.
You have a right to your body, your right to your thoughts, no matter how bad as long as you're not hurting anybody.
Right.
And with some cases, people may think you are hurting someone, right? Because
Sure.
they believe you're taking a life.
Gotcha.
So it's a very fine line that's going on
It
here.
really is. It really is.
And, not to bring it into a wrestling type of thing, but when we
Wrestling.
talk about wrestlers who weren't allowed to smoke weed and then they end up becoming pill poppers. And,
right.
And
they
end up killing
switch to something
themselves,
much
right?
worse than marijuana
You
would ever
start-
be.
You start
right.
taking away a woman's right to choose.
You can't do that.
You could have some sort of anarchy.
Yeah, you can't take away. And it's their body.
Yeah.
You cannot tell somebody what to do with their body.
To me, it's really scary because we talk about Black Lives Matter and all these different injustices that go in the world within the world,
Sure.
and in this country, more importantly. Women rights, as far as they've come,
Yeah.
women are probably still the most suppressed beings on this planet.
I could go with that. I don't resist that. I don't resist that idea in the least, or that thought. I think you're right.
JoJo, what are your thoughts on that?
No, I agree. Well, definitely it's a woman's choice. I'm not saying like you're, 2-3 months pregnant and then you have an abortion. That's a little extreme. Before there's a heartbeat, if you catch it early on, you don't know anyone's situation. God forbid, it happened in a way where, it wasn't the woman's choice. You're telling me that she's forced to keep it. And like you said, now they're forced to, lead into other things, probably going to other countries and getting illegal abortions, which could be even dangerous and deathly. You know what I mean? So I stand by it. It's a woman's choice, and that's that.
And you think about maybe some of the children that grow up, right? We hear not tragedies, but we just had a guest on last Thursday, right? He didn't have a good family life, right? His mother mistreated him, his father mistreated him, according to him.
Right.
If someone doesn't want to have a child and they, for whatever reason,
Yeah.
became pregnant, and
Yes.
right, it's like, do we really want to bring someone in this world who's gonna?
Exactly. Or teenagers, they mess up. They're not ready to become parents. Some people are not financially stable. Like, is it worth it to bring a child into this world if you can't give it the world, or if you can't give it that life that they deserve? You know what I mean? Is it worth it? Is it fair for them to grow up that way, or to grow up without a father, or not knowing who you know what I mean? There's so many. I feel very strongly about this, and I'm so against it. And then what you said about women too, I say it all the time. I'm like, we are the minority most of the time. You know what I mean? People want to talk about, LGBT and Black Lives Matters and this and that, but women get it really bad. Like, we're constantly feeling, I go to Atlantic City a lot. I like to walk around the casino and play. I don't want to be bothered. And it's like, I cannot walk anywhere around that casino without being treated like a piece of meat.
Yep.
Hollered at, you don't answer them, you ignore them. Oh, you're a bitch.
Right.
You're not even that hot.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean? And it makes
Yeah.
you so uncomfortable, or body shamed, the internet pressure. Women, we got a lot.
And we're not even talking about your fame either, right?
Yeah.
We're just talking about you
In
as
general.
the woman
Yeah,
walking
yeah.
around.
Yes,
Oh,
just
yeah.
in general.
Like, again, I don't know if I'm a minority, but it's like, I would never catcall a woman,
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
that would never come. And,
Nope.
Yeah, it's so
and
uncomfortable.
and men actually touching you, right?
Yeah, or that too. Yeah, or they just make you uncomfortable. I've had guys, literally, I'll be at the slot machines. I'm just minding my business.
Right.
I want to play. And they come up to you, let me get your number. All up in your face. You know what I mean? Harassing you. I've had to report people. To
That's
the
how they start the
casino.
conversation? Let me
I know,
get your
it's
number?
horrible. I know.
Are
it's
you
horrible.
serious?
I know. Those are the
Wow.
ones that clearly
And
don't
pigs,
get
man.
any.
Pigs.
It's-
What the
Yeah.
frick?
And like you said,
They don't have manners.
What
anymore.
is that?
a woman who ages gets destroyed,
Right.
compared to a man that ages.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
for example,
Yeah.
again, I'll just use wrestling. 'cause
Sure.
it's a
What?
wrestling show. Not
Yeah,
that
yeah,
I like
it is.
talking about wrestling.
It kind
but
of
anyways,
is.
you
Yeah,
know,
go
Tommy Rich comes in here. Tommy Rich is in his late 60s, maybe 70s. He's
Yes.
obviously overweight a little bit, right? And he's weathered.
That's my boy. What are you doing?
I'm not attacking him. I'm just trying to explain.
Go
but
ahead.
then Missy Hyatt comes in here,
Right.
And she gets ripped apart. And
She's-
she was a gorgeous woman.
she's
And
smoking.
She's aging.
What do you-
Like, what happened to her? I don't know.
She's-
She's
I
60.
know.
She's still
I'm sorry,
smoking.
she's now 60.
She's still smoking.
Yep.
What the heck? Cut
Yeah,
that.
or there's always the double standard. If a woman does something, she gets named this, and that. I'm not gonna
Right,
say,
right.
but a man does it, and
Right.
it's like, and that'll never change.
Right.
That's kind of just like
Right.
racism. It'll never go away.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's
Yeah.
the world we live in, and
Right.
you know what I mean. But then if a woman, man does it, he gets props. He's the man. Oh, it's okay.
Right.
It's just
we're
society.
going to go to commercial break, but Marissa Jade was in here, and the question I had asked her was during the who's the producer that went to jail. I'm sorry, I'm too early in the morning.
Producer that went to jail.
Yeah,
Weinstein?
Weinstein. Thank you.
you're welcome.
So
yeah,
I asked, I
perfect,
said,
yeah.
what did you, at the time that was the Weinstein was the hot subject, and I asked her about that, and she said, hey, look, these women know what they were doing. They accepted because they expected something, and it was a deal, and the deal's the deal. I mean, I'm putting it in my terms.
She was
I don't
basically
remember.
saying those ladies know what they were getting into when they
Right.
did the dirty with a guy like a Harvey Weinstein, scumbag that he is.
Yeah.
And I'm sure
know.
someone of, your caliber, right, you're walking through, and I'm sure you get propositioned all the time. What are your thoughts of what Marissa Jade had to say about that?
Yeah. I mean, when I walk around, though, I purposely don't like to bring attention to myself. When I go to play, and just have my me time. So I literally, even with no makeup and just casually dressing like cute, and they still say stuff like as if it's like women don't act like that. We don't see a good looking guy and like, oh hey baby, well, what you getting into tonight? That's what
Wait a minute, why
not? But then I just go, they'll say that. They'll be like, what you getting into tonight? And I'm just like, not you. And I just keep walking. That's for sure. Or I just ignore them. And then, but then I'm used to it. I'm 37. I've been dealing with these guys since I was 14,
Right, right.
As far as what she said with that, I don't know all the details. I don't know, every woman's story is different.
Sure.
You don't know how it happened and how it led into, them sleeping with him.
Right.
But yes, a lot of times too, with many things, you do know what you signed up for and what you're
let me
getting
break-
yourself
let
into.
me break it down to you like this, though. Is it wrong for a man of power to turn to a woman and say, hey, look, I know you want to build a career. Put it in Vince McMahon terms even, right?
Right.
I know you want to build a career. Hey, if you sleep with me, I'll help you. If you don't, I won't help you.
Yeah.
Do you
Well,
think
that's how Madonna
Right.
made her career, and she wasn't complaining about it.
It is?
She knew.
I didn't even notice.
She slept, right?
Really?
Didn't she sleep her
Absolutely.
way to the top?
Oh, wow.
She sure did.
Yeah.
Like
it
a
was a
virgin?
different time. Totally
Wow.
different time. But yeah, you do. You know what you're getting yourself into, Then, they were probably trying to just get money out of it later on or get
Right.
attention. But Madonna owned up to it. She did. She's like, yeah, I know what I did, and that's what I did, and I got to where I had to be, and I don't regret it,
So now going back to women being suppressed like that, does a man to get to where he has to go doesn't have to take that path where it seems in a lot of cases women do.
I know. Yeah.
So we how do we get out of that as a country?
Yeah, but that goes back into ancient times.
Yeah, you're not going to get out of that.
Where it's, for example, men pay for sex, men pay for porn. Even now on the internet, they'll pay for a nude photo. They will
foot?
pay for the craziest things.
A foot?
A foot.
Thank you.
Guess what? Women will not pay. We don't need to. We don't care to. We don't want to. We don't get
want to.
excited when we see a dick pic.
Right.
To us, that's like, ew, gross, get it away. Like, unless I'm dating you and you're my man, I don't want to see it. And that's how the majority of women will think.
Really?
Men,
All right.
they don't care who it is. They see a boob, they get excited.
Get crazy.
A toe!
So it's
Oh, my
it's,
God.
it's like a catch-22.
Right.
It sucks because women will get that stigma and and deal with all that, the hardships of it. But then at the same time, it's like we kind of have a power. So it's like,
Absolutely.
You
if
do.
you know how
Not
to
kind
own
of.
your power and
Yeah.
use it to your advantage, then why not?
Yeah.
Just own it.
Right.
Own it.
That's right. I love it. The power. Because
Yeah.
it ultimately,
Yeah.
women have the power.
It is a catch-22, because it sucks for us
Right.
in certain ways, certain
Right.
aspects. But then at the same time, it's like, I'm a woman and I can get away with certain
I can
things.
spin this.
And yeah.
I gotta ask you a question though. Where's the disconnect that a man thinks that a dick pic is attractive to a woman? Like-
you don't even know. I've made reels about it too, like just abusing. I will call them out and abuse them. I don't care.
Really?
I will. Not
Check out
everyone.
this wiener.
No, I won't put the picture up. It happens.
It's got a mole.
Listen, whether you're attractive or not attractive, whether you're in the entertainment industry or you're not, whether you have fans or not, whether you're a public figure, it doesn't matter. Every single woman has gotten it in her DMs.
Yeah.
No matter who you are.
Oh my
you know what I mean?
God.
I don't know why they think like theirs is like the holy grail of like penises
We're
or something.
pigs.
It's
And
like,
by the way,
it's a penis.
we just did a
It's
show
not
a
big
couple
deal.
of weeks ago, and the average American penis is only 5
5.35.
inches.
Yeah. But it's not even that. It's like, do they think that gets us excited? Because it doesn't.
Wow,
I
not at
can't-
It's a turn-off.
5.35.
I can't imagine a cat.
It's
I know from my wife, she usually says ew. So
It's a
yeah,
turn off.
It's a turn off.
Unless it is. Unless you're our man,
Right.
we don't want to see it.
Right.
There you
You
go.
know?
All right.
All right, on Thursday
Alrighty.
at 7:50, the Mountie Jacques Rougeau will be in the studio.
It's the Monte on the Monte and the Pharaoh show.
There you go.
Gotta like
and
it.
right after that, 9 o'clock on the main show. So that's in This Week in Wrestling with the Mountie.
The Mounties going to be on This Week in... Hey, I'm
is.
starting to sense a cool pattern here. We're getting some wrestlers on This Week in
It's
Wrestling
actually just
now.
becoming the same show as the 9 o'clock show.
Yeah, why not? You might as well double up with
We've
us.
got another beautiful woman. I got to ask you that, too. I always try to avoid this. Do women get annoyed when a man says, the beautiful or the gorgeous?
Oh,
They have to
no.
always put that in
She
front of
likes
you.
Not me.
that. No,
You're
likes
okay with
that.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, as
Right.
long as it's not insulting or degrading.
Right.
Yeah, no. I'll take
How
the
about
compliments.
creepy?
Thank you.
At some
But I
point,
mean,
does
but
it
if a
go into
man's on the
creepy?
couch, they don't go the
like this guy's getting
handsome-
a little creepy with
the
these
handsome
compliments?
guy, right? They don't go the handsome Tommy Rich.
No, I know, right? You're
well,
right.
we wouldn't
right?
say the handsome
good-looking.
Tommy Rich.
Yeah, but it's sort of, the beautiful JoJo. And the other hand,
when
you
it
don't go
comes
the
to women, it's more physical. When
Right.
it comes to men, it's more probably other qualities that they would mention.
Right.
Well, then I'll say this: the beautiful wife of Wahoo McDaniel,
And she is.
Karen McDaniel, will be in
Yes.
studio on the 29th.
Nice.
And then on July 6th,
This is
we've got Steve Kern
That is-
in studio. I
that
knew
is
you'd be
pretty.
excited
That is
for
pretty
one.
cool, man. That's pretty.
I'd
cool.
like to thank the band that sings the theme song for
that?
Monte the Pharaoh, own Jimmy Farrow,
Oh.
along with his partner Bart Griggs.
Bartman.
Make up the band Wisteria Hall. Wisteria Hall sings such great songs as In My Dreams, This Life, Not Far
Yeah, we
Behind,
do.
Here Comes the Rain, and of course the theme song Riding High for Monte the Pharaoh. You can find their music on the Wisteria Hall YouTube page. Hit like and subscribe.
Hit it.
Download their music on Spotify,
Do
Apple
it.
Music, Reverb Nation. If you didn't know it, you are watching the world's #1 pro wrestling broadcast, Monte the Pharaoh. Catch us on the Monte the Pharaoh YouTube page, Facebook Live page. Hear us on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Anchor. Catch us on the Monte the Pharaoh Twitch TV page. And if you're lucky enough to live in New York, catch us on channel 115 every Tuesday at 9 p.m. and Saturday at 11:30 a.m. and channel 20 at 7 p.m. where over 150,000 people watch us weekly, where we'll have this guest here, JoJo, in a reduced version of the show, like a bullet point.
It's
right?
condensed. It's abbreviated. It's not reduced. Why do you always say that?
And also, guys, again, I'll repeat it. I say it every week. Go download the app Intuitive.
And it's spelled
There you go.
IN2ITIVE.
Notice I still haven't changed the spelling.
You
I'm trying
haven't.
to throw you
If
off.
I looked over there, we're screwed. What do
JoJo,
you?
very funny story, real quick.
Hey.
You ever seen the movie Anchorman?
Parts of it. I know. With Will Ferrell.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, mhm.
So
I haven't.
Right. So his name's Ron Burgundy, and
Yeah.
whatever you put
Ron
on the
Burgundy.
teleprompter in front of him, we would read.
Oh no.
Okay.
So I gave Farrow a
Oh, my God.
mistaken script
Wait.
a couple of days
Well,
ago.
hold on.
And he read it verbatim, like Ron.
And you know what I found out afterwards as I
What,
read
on the
this.
prompter?
I read this completely incoherent question. You know what I found out afterwards? Somebody decided to use artificial intelligence questions.
That's right.
What are you doing? Anyway.
Download the
That was
Intuitive
terrible.
Network. It's a
Ay.
free app. JoJo, you got movies on there, you got documentaries, you got comedy skips, and more
cool.
importantly, you've got the anchor of the show.
That's us.
That's it, baby.
That's it.
We'll be right back with JoJo from Big Brother and so many other things in a few minutes.
We will see you in a second.
Sir,
Ah.
Manscaped,
Uh-huh.
have you tried the new equipment that's been sent?
I'm afraid because it says weed whacker. I'm scared.
Maven, Manscaped, what are you thinking about
Love it.
Manscaped, dude?
Love it.
What do you use it for?
Necessity. What don't I use it for? Put it this way. The only hair I have on my entire body is these eyebrows.
Yeah.
That you see. These caterpillars racing to the middle of my nose. That's it.
That is it.
That's all I have. And that's all I want.
That's the
So
bit-
Manscaped is a must.
We were talking before the show. There's nothing worse than just hair.
Yeah.
Right? Hair on a woman, hair on a man. It's just bad.
Absolutely. And it's the one thing that the older I get, it starts growing more in unwanted areas.
Absolutely.
I hate it.
I'm going to ask you a question.
Uh-oh.
Just going to go out there.
Oh, boy.
Go for it.
You're doing a deed.
Yes.
Again, I don't want you to have to admit this because we, as men, we try not to admit this. But if you're going to
Oh,
go
I
do the
know
deed
where-
on a woman,
I know where
would you
he's
rather
going.
have her be hairless or a little hair, racing stripe, or
Racing stripe.
full retro bush?
Well,
Racing stripe.
Retro Bush is out.
Yes, thank you.
Retro Bush is out.
Yeah.
I don't mind a small, well manicured landing strip. Every now and then, if it's completely, and I'm talking like baby's ass bald, then I start. Where is that pedophilia line? I don't want to
Wow.
wander into that.
That's
thought
very
of it like
interesting.
that.
I never thought about that. You're a
Wow.
smart dude. Holy shit.
So if the landing strip is clean enough for the plane to go in smoothly, you're cool with that?
If the landing strip has, like I said, well manicured,
Yeah,
you can see both sides. It's not
Like blinking lights on both sides of that
I
landing?
just don't. I don't want. I don't want the shrubbery going off into unwanted areas on that as well.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Oh, look
but-
what you found. Ooh.
I got to be all honest though. Hey, the older I get though, I don't think I can be as
I found it! I found
have
it!
you ever gone down there and she slowly brings down the underwear? Then
What is
retro? Just,
Absolutely.
You're like, whoa.
Wow,
Yeah,
like,
I'm
a, like it
46, of
pops
course.
out?
Do you like walk out or what do you do?
No, I muster through. I muster up the courage to get
He's a
through.
trooper. He's a trooper. Gotta give him an A.
Not all heroes wear capes.
Yeah,
There you go.
I hear you.
There you
Listen,
go.
I couldn't
Super
say.
Bush.
I couldn't say. Well, if you have the same beliefs as Maven, does Manscaped could help you?
Absolutely.
The weed whacker.
Absolutely.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking that I may have to, go in a room, close the door, and hang out with the weed whacker for a little while.
Yeah, I think you're a retro guy, aren't you?
I like 70s adult films, if that's what you're getting at.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
but
only
with that,
Ron
we're going to take a
Jeremy,
quick
Batman.
commercial break, and we'll be
Anyway.
back with this wrestling icon, Maven.
We will see you in a drop kick second.
Drop kick. All right, welcome back to Long Island's number one. I did it again. The world's number one pro wrestling broadcast, Monte The Pharaoh. We have JoJo on the couch. JoJo, thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. You guys are awesome.
No, you're awesome. I'm so glad you're here.
Thank you. And I
What do
love
you
the
got-
stat.
What do you got planned today?
Yeah.
What's happening here with you today?
So later on at 1:30 p.m., I'm going to be doing a meet and greet actually at the Wrestling Universe store. My first time there, so I'm excited. So I'm going to have a few fans come and meet me. I have a variety of photos. I have 4 different pictures that I brought, 8x10s. So we'll take pictures, sign autographs, hang out, chat, rub the belly.
Rub the belly. All right.
I was like using that as like a promo. I'm like, come out, rub the belly for luck, if I let you.
So growing up, did you feel at any point you were going to be like have this kind of fame and have these kind of fans?
Well, I wouldn't say fame really, but thank you. I appreciate that. It's been a while. I haven't been on TV in 10 years, but thankfully social media keeps you alive. It keeps you relevant, and then I got into some music stuff as well, and managing. But yeah, ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to like break into the business. It was just in me. I was born this way. Like Lady Gaga. I was born this way. No, I was always singing and dancing and pretending like being you guys and pretending I was hosting my own like show or the newscaster or actress. It's like literally all I love is entertainment.
That's okay. We're
There's
still
nothing else.
We're still pretending. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
But you know what? That's the world.
So
Sometimes
what is
you
it
gotta
up with the Staten
act.
Island girls though? I guess the Staten Island girls are the ones that have
I
it.
lived
would
in
never
Staten
realize-
Island. Staten Island's got, can I use a Jewish thing? Staten
Right.
Island's got chutzpah.
but it seems to be the case.
Yeah.
No, there's a lot of us though that have gotten on TV.
Yeah.
I know, it's crazy.
Like we Gina Marie, who
Yes,
was a sponsor of
my
ours,
girl.
right? So like, can you talk about your relationship with Gina Marie, or even Marissa Jade that we had spoke
yeah,
about?
no, both of them are friends of mine, especially Gina Marie, where I consider her a sister. We were the only two females to be on Big Brother from Staten Island. I was the first, so the first brunette, and then you got the blonde, so it's like a perfect match, me and her. I think, you know what it is? I don't know what it is about Staten Island girls, but a lot of us do care about our looks, and we have a certain look, but then a lot of us are Italian. So then we have the looks, and then we have the Italian attitude, too, and just that New Yorker in us. So it's just, I don't know, people are drawn to it.
Growing up Italian, right? I'm assuming, because I'm Italian, believe it or not. Was your father and your mother, was it that basic role? Your father worked, your mother
Yep.
stayed at home,
Yeah.
that type of thing. And
So traditional.
and how did you grow out of that, right? Because
Yeah.
you learn from your parents.
Yeah, I always say actually I got the best of both worlds. Like when you're young, you're like complaining about it, and like, my parents were really strict, and but as you get older, I'm grateful for it. They taught me how to speak Italian, so I'm bilingual, which is great.
Right.
But I always say I got the best of both worlds. I learned the hustler business side from my father, because he was always like the breadwinner, working his ass off 6 days a week, did everything for his family. But then I got the wifey skills from my mom, which I hear a lot of women aren't like that these days. But I love to cook and clean and like take care of my man. I'm very nurturing and stuff like that, like hold down the house.
Why do you think that that's under attack, by the way, that's not something that's, cool to be doing, being a woman? What do you mean you cook and you clean for
Yeah. Well, you know what it is nowadays? It's like I think more women work. So, the gender roles have switched.
Okay.
Sometimes it's the woman's the breadwinner.
Right.
And the man stays home and takes care of the kids. And she goes to work.
Right.
Sometimes it's both parents. It's all about like finding that partnership, and with your man and what works best for you guys and being a team.
Sure.
But I don't know. I mean, now it's like, I think it's because more women work. Back in the days, they didn't really work. So
True.
they stayed home and they took care of the kids and they cooked and they cleaned. I just like doing that anyways and working. I like doing both.
Nice. How was life after Big Brother? You certainly made an impact with fans that, like as you just mentioned, you're going to go be doing a signing and stuff like that. How was it after the success of the show? What was it like, and how was life for you after Big Brother?
Yeah, it was very eye-opening. I didn't expect it. I wish you can't really prepare, though, for something like that. I didn't realize how big the show was before doing it. I knew it was a big show, and I knew it was the right show, because I wasn't going to just go on any TV show. It had to be the right pick. And I'm so grateful. It changed my life forever. We're going on 11 years, and the fan base is amazing. They never forget you. After the show, lots of traveling, lots of events. I remember I was like in the parking lot walking to a restaurant, and some girls yelled out my name. I was in the mall, and they yelled out my name. I was like, wait, what? Like people coming up to you, recognizing me. I was like, that's so crazy. I'm like, just from like, I would say a little TV show, but it's not. It's international, Big Brother. It's in like 70 countries, and everyone loves the American version. It's got 5 million viewers, live 24-hour internet feed, so it's on 3 nights a week, so you get a lot of airtime. Yeah.
So you have another half now. I'm not going to say better half. We'll call him other half.
Yeah.
When you went into Big Brother, were you dating, or were you in a relationship at that time?
So I was seeing somebody. It wasn't I'm so funny. I make myself laugh. So it wasn't that serious, but I think he thought that it was going to be serious, or he maybe wanted it to.
Right.
And I remember going through the casting process, and it was a 3-month gruesome, it's one of the hardest casting, they say, in reality show history, what they put you through. And I'm a go-getter. When I want something, I'm going to get it, And I was like, I'm going to be on this show. I don't care. I'm like, I already envisioned it. So I'm like, yeah, by the way, I'm like, I have to stay single. I'm like, because number one, it's better chances of getting cast. And number two, when I'm on the show, in case I meet somebody or something happens, I can't let a showmance go to waste. Do you know what I mean?
I love it. I was about to say that. That's awesome.
Especially on a show like Big Brother. Like, you know what I mean? The showmance people usually make it further, or they get more TV
That's an
time.
entertainer.
That is an entertainer.
Yeah, I was like, I got to I'm on TV. I got to give them a show,
Yeah,
right?
Skippy.
So
Yep.
he's like, and he was so sweet. We were best friends, but he was like, all right. And he supported me the whole way through. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm single. 100% single. He's like, you're not going to tell them you're seeing anybody? I mean, we've been dating on and off.
Nope.
I'm like, no, I can't. I'm sorry. I have to be 100%. I was 27. I'm young.
Did you end
wasn't
up?
looking-
Did you end up with a showman?
You know? No, kind of, but not really. I didn't hook up with anyone.
Right.
I did not hook up with anyone. I did not go there to hook up. I went there to win, but I didn't win. But if anything happened, I was, not opposed to it. Like, but I would never, like,
Right.
I would kiss. I would never sleep with someone on the show.
Right.
There are people who have, done that. Teach their own, not my thing. I wanted to keep it classy. But they painted it and edited it like there was a showmance going on with my male best friend, who I was in an alliance with. But there was no, we never hooked up.
Right.
Yeah.
Uh,
But producers.
They were
They have
suggesting
to edit it and make
Of
it
course.
seem like it is more than it is.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
wow. You're pregnant now.
Yes.
Exciting time for you.
Yes. I'm 6.5 months, 27 weeks.
And your
Yeah.
boyfriend,
Yes.
is he excited?
Yes. He's more excited than me. I think. Because I'm like, yeah, well, you guys do the fun, easy part.
Yeah, he doesn't have
I'm
to
excited.
deliver.
Listen, it's a little mini me. I'm gonna have a little
Ow.
girl. Get ready. Momager is gonna come out. If she wants. But it's not the most fun thing being pregnant. That's the only thing. I just can't wait for her to be here. I want to see her. Yeah, I
You're
can't
almost
wait to
there.
see her.
You're almost there.
Yeah, almost, right?
Yep. Almost
More than
there.
halfway.
So we were talking about Big Brother being like intense,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you're under constant surveillance. And do you plan out? You said you're in there to win.
Yeah.
So what's going through your mind? What's the strategy of setting up the game plan to winning Big Brother?
Yeah. There could be so many because Big Brother, it's not just physical. It's physical, social, mental. It's everything. And they always say, what the best thing is to not have a strategy. Because you don't know. When you walk into that house, you don't know who's going to be in that house with you, what the twist is going to be. Things can change by the minute like that. The best strategy is to just kind of like in the beginning, lay low, honestly, and I wish I knew that. But it's hard for someone like me to lay low. I'm very like loud and I stand out.
Well, that's what I mean. It's a TV show, right?
Yeah.
And you've got this great personality. Aren't the producers, again, correct me if I'm wrong, it's rigged in some way, right?
Yeah. Oh,
If you
for
become
sure.
highly popular, they're going to make sure that you don't get eliminated, right?
Yep.
So I would think that you would be one of the more popular ones in the house. Why did you end up getting eliminated?
Yeah, but the thing is, there was other people more popular, like when they bring back old house guests.
Ah.
So, you can't compete with that. People who have already done the show, especially somebody who's won. So I think that was one of the downfalls, and I feel like the producers, honestly, I think they got rid of me behind the scenes. Like, I think they implanted it, and they will manipulate and control your mind in the diary room. When you're doing your confessionals, and it's just you and the producer, and they are master manipulators. And I think that they convinced people to really get rid of me because it made no sense. Like, I wasn't doing any harm to anybody. Yeah, I was good at competitions, but game-wise, it made no sense to get rid of me because I was like the smallest girl in the house, and then it was me against somebody who played prior to a previous player, and the producers weren't going to lose him. Like, he was like their golden ticket, their little star. They weren't going to lose him week 3. They wanted to keep him. So it was like me or him, they're going to pick him. And they made sure he stayed in that house. They made sure he stayed in that house all the way till the end. He got second place.
Do any of the men or women competing try to hook up with the producers in order to try to protect their positions?
You know what? I never really heard of anything like that. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. It's show business. I didn't get involved in anything like that. I'm not gonna lie. I would call it The Voice. I would flirt in like the diary room. You don't see them. You don't know what they look like. It's just a voice, and they just talk to you live. So I would just like flirt because that's just me. I'm super friendly. But I don't know. I've heard stuff, but
Now, while you're on the show, does the fandom, how fast does the fandom start coming, and then does it become uncontrollable where you have to hire someone to do your social media I know
Yeah.
it was 10 years ago, so
Yeah, it
social
was
media
different.
wasn't as strong as it is now.
Nowadays, you need somebody.
But I mean, what was it like?
Yeah. Nowadays, for sure, when you come out of that house and letting anyone know, for any reality show, not just Big Brother, you need to have a manager, you need to have a publicist, you need to have somebody like handling your social media for sure. Back then, I didn't even have Instagram. So it took me a while to get verified because I didn't even have Instagram, and my verification is real. It's not bought, by the way. Now you could buy verification, and I had Twitter, and I had 30 followers on Twitter. I went for Big Brother. I came home. I had 10,000, and to me that was like a lot. I was like, oh my god, I have 10,000 followers. What?
Right.
And then it just kept increasing, and then before you know, you have like 30,000. You know what I mean? And then I got Instagram. Back in the days, it was Twitter and Facebook.
Right.
Back then.
Now you don't use Facebook anymore, right?
I still use it. No, I
Yeah.
used it. I was promoting all of this stuff. Yeah, I use it.
I try to tell Jimmy
Yeah.
all the time, like, we're older, right? So it's like,
Yeah.
if you want to act like you're younger, you really got to stay away from Facebook.
Yeah,
right?
but you know what? If you're a true business mind and you utilize every platform.
Right.
Not every, but utilize as many platforms as you can handle. Because the more that you put things out there and the more you're out there, that's how they found me. For Big Brother, they scouted me because I put myself out there,
Right.
you know, and I was like, hey, look at me. I'm here. Somebody.
What is the 3-month process? You said there was a 3-month process just to be like cleared to get on this show. Did you
Oh,
say?
yeah.
What's going on for 3 months?
A lot of background research, interview after interview. They contact people that you know. They contact the exes and this and that and teachers and, oh, God, everything. And then they fly you out to L.A., and then they fly you back home. Physical exams, mental exams, you know, everything. Psychological. Like, I had to do this crazy 3-hour psychological exam. Like, it's just planning your intro. They know more about you than you probably know about yourself.
They called your teachers, like your home ec teacher from
they
6th grade? What is this, like this is your life rock? What?
Yeah.
What?
They contact everybody, like whoever they
Wow.
can contact, to just get as much information.
What was those 3 months
About
like?
you as
Or did you just
possible.
know you were going to make it one way or the other?
Yeah,
was
but
that
it
3
was exciting. It was fun. To me, it was fun because, like I said, when I put my mind to something, I wanted it so bad. And I'm like, you have to put the work in. Blood, sweat, and tears. If it's not going to just be handed to you. You got to want it.
Let's talk about the pressures. Earlier on, we talked about the suppressing of women and things that you personally have to go through. But let's. I want to delve a little deeper, right? You have your boyfriend. You're going to have an impending child coming, which is great. What are the pressures of social media between people loving you too much and then people hating on you? How does JoJo handle that?
Yeah, believe it or not, I was telling you guys before, I don't have that many haters. I think I call them secret haters or secret fans or whatever you want to say. I don't even like the word fans, but like secret haters because, you know, a lot of people are intimidated by me. I don't know why. But, you know, they'll never like, even online behind a screen, they're scared of me sometimes, you know. I've had some hate on Twitter when I mentioned some like Trump stuff. You know, and now it's like, and I got a lot of backlash for that during the elections, but that was pretty much it. I don't really get that much hate. I get some hate on Reddit, too, you know, even about my looks. Like, they like have been called ugly and, you know, and just.
Does that hurt?
Yeah, no, duck lips. One time I used to get lip injections, not anymore. No, I don't know. You know what it is? They try to, like, I think they don't mess with me because they know they can't mess with me. If you give into it and you show it bothers you, they're going to just keep doing it just because they want a reaction out of you. I'm honestly, like, so confident and I know what I got myself into and what I signed up for that I don't care. Like, who are you? You are nobody to me. To me, I'm saying, you know, not like saying like you're a nobody in life. Like, just to me, I don't know you, so I don't care.
Right.
Unless you are my family and friends, my boyfriend. Other than that, I don't really care about anyone's opinion about me.
All right, we're
You
gonna
know?
tread lightly on this because we had a previous channel where we got too political.
Oh,
they shut us down.
don't.
But you said it, and I have to understand.
I
how
know.
did
I
I know?
hate to like bring it up.
But being a Donald Trump, former President Trump, you mentioned that you brought up some Donald Trump fans. Being a woman, majority of the women, and I'm going to say it, I'm pro President Trump. I think my partner's pro-President Trump. You don't have to be. We're just giving our opinion.
I am.
As a
I'm
woman,
proud.
why are you proud to be? Because a lot of women out there feel that
Oh,
we started the show
well.
talking about
Yeah.
the
Here we go.
degrading of women. And
Yeah.
Trump has been labeled as degrading women. Thoughts on that?
They're just too sensitive. You cannot let every little thing that people say get to you. You can't live your life that way. And I'm from Staten Island. We're big Trump supporters out there. So I love the man. He's real. You can't buy him. He really cares and wants to make, literally the country better, and when he was in office, the economy was nice. Everything was pretty smooth. I'm not about that with the women. They're too sensitive. Let him joke around. Let him say whatever. Who cares? Don't take it to heart. Maybe you have some other underlying issues or something that's bothering you that you need to work on if you're going to get offended by people's words.
Well, I hope it's
Their words.
I hope his detractors are enjoying paying a fortune for gas and food.
Yeah, thank you.
You know. So.
Yeah. Well, they don't realize that the president is just a public, like a figurehead. Then there's the people really pulling the strings and controlling everything.
Right.
You can't trust them.
Right.
How does your boyfriend, again, I always tread lightly, beautiful woman, intelligent, doing well for herself. How does your boyfriend, and I'm sure you're consistently being hit on by plenty of men or women.
How does he not have a nervous breakdown?
You know what? That's probably the
How
better
does he
way to
not
say it.
have a nervous
How does he
breakdown?
not
I
have a
would be
nervous
like,
breakdown?
they're looking at you again.
No, confidence.
There you go.
You need
That's
to be confident.
that's the key, right?
Like, he was a very popular DJ back in the day. His brother was a successful, famous actor. He comes from a very well-known family. This isn't new to him. And I always needed somebody like him. I can't date the average Joe Schmo or whatever. I've tried that. It doesn't work. They get insecure. They get jealous. They get envious. Or if you're more successful than them, it makes them feel less of a man.
Oh, God.
So I always needed, like, a real man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That, like, is just more successful than me. I like that, but also, like, lets me shine and is proud, and understands the entertainment world, understands social media,
Right.
and once again, confidence.
Jimmy, if you were dating JoJo, you would have a meltdown, wouldn't you?
No, I wouldn't. We were talking in the back, just about relationships in general.
Right.
You know what? Maybe when I was younger, maybe I would have had a meltdown. But
now?
no, I'm good. I'm cool.
Yeah. And there's a lot of good-looking people in this world, and he's so hot too.
Right.
He gets attention as
How
well.
about you? Do you get jealous of women's attention
But
towards
no,
him?
because I'm confident and I know what I bring to the table, and
go.
we love each other so much, and we have such a great physical chemistry and emotional and everything else. We're best friends. But I think that's so important too. You got to have that physical connection. You have to be like to me, he's like the sexiest man ever, and he looks at me like I'm the sexiest woman ever.
Love it.
So,
And you've known him a long time.
And,
You guys were
best friends.
You guys were friends before?
Yeah, we were friends. Like
So you were
acquaintances.
friends.
We ran around in the same circles.
Right.
We knew of each other. Yeah.
Right.
So that's the thing too. This isn't new to him.
Right.
He's been on my social media for the last decade. When I went on Big Brother, he promoted it and was like, "Yo, check out my friend." We weren't really talking, but like, so what I mean? When my song came out, he promoted it. Like, so he knows, like, what I do.
So another venue for women nowadays is, I'll use OnlyFans as one example.
Okay.
Is that something you venture into at all? And is it a good venue to reach out to your fans? And
And I'll give my explanation of OnlyFans because, and it's right there in the name, OnlyFans.
Right.
Okay, it's not called Only Friends, Only Coworkers, it's fans. Okay.
Only coworkers.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's like only people.
Only Joe Schmoes.
Yeah, Joe Schmo.
Joe Schmoes. You know
It's
Joe Schmo. I mean, we all know Joe Schmo.
Fans now. Therefore,
Oh, my God.
it was it's genius. And
Yeah.
I got on it in June 2020. And
Yeah.
it's genius. You know why I got on it? Because I got tired of not getting paid to answer Instagram, Twitter, Facebook DMs would blow up. And I feel bad, and I love interacting with the fans. I love it.
Right.
Because I'm like, me? Like, who am I? Really? You guys like me? You know?
Love it.
So,
Nice.
yeah, and it's a great platform to get paid to interact with your fans. Does it have a bad stigma? Yes, because they're geniuses, the CEOs of OF. I'll call it OF. And they knew what they were doing, and they had to compete with Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and Twitch and all these platforms, TikTok, you know. So they were like, how are we going to like stand out and get people's attention? Boom. Let's go with the, you know, the nudity route or whatever, you know. They got people's attention like that. But now, if you look at their go look at OnlyFans Instagram page. Go look at anything that they do. They work with a lot of wrestlers, WWE stars, boxers, comedians, chefs. They have OnlyFans TV now. You know, I'm a big advocate for it because I hate the stigma and the reputation that it has. But if you really look at it, even like MMA fights and things like that, they're sponsoring OF. They're sponsoring OnlyFans. You have like boxers that are wearing it around their belt.
Right.
Yeah, in the ring. Yeah,
I agree with you. It's genius. In fact,
it is. It's a fan club.
Jared, if I open a Monte The Pharaoh OnlyFans page, would you be willing to maybe
yeah.
give a couple of nude shots for me?
You can. But
Jared.
that's the thing. It's not just
Yeah, why
about
not?
that.
All right.
Yeah.
Pharaoh,
Well,
how about
wait
you,
a
Pharaoh?
minute,
Nudies?
Nudie from me?
Yeah.
I'm the king of dad bod. I'm in.
Yeah,
What are you
dad
talking-
bod, there
what are
you
you
go.
what are you talking
But no,
about?
but it's kind of like another, it's literally every platform, even YouTube. It's kind of like another form of YouTube.
Right.
It's every platform combined into one with no rules. You could pretty much do whatever you want and get
Right.
away with it. You could create your own TV show. There's a
Now-
lot of people that are on it. It's not just about nudity.
I'm not as big on the computer thing, but she got it on there 3 years ago. Is that like the old like get to the race early kind of situation? Has it taken off, and was it good that she
I would,
went on
Strike while
early?
the
I would
iron's
think
hot.
I would think you were first in type of
I got on it.
That's
You know
smart.
why? Because I'm a businesswoman.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is a gold mine, and
That's
this is going to
smart.
blow up. And I'm like, I'm going to jump on
Wow.
this. And it was a lot of my Big Brother fans. A lot of my Big Brother fans reached out to me, and they were like, you know, get on it. I'm like, nah. I'm like, I don't like the reputation it has. I don't want to do that. You know, I don't have to do that. And then they're like, you don't have to. They're like, girls go on it. Actually, they mentioned, they're like, actually, I don't want to say names. There was someone else, another reality star, and they're like, she's on it. They're like, she doesn't sell nudes. And they're like, it's just, I'm like, oh, really? I'm like, okay, cool. You know, it's just another form to connect with your audience and connect with your fan base on a different level.
Again, I think Jimmy shared with you a former wrestler who was fired by the WWE. In 1 week, she made like $1 million.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
surprised.
It's
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, while you got it, use it. I
Yeah.
mean, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
about
but it's just more like a fan club too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Back in the days, I was in the Leonardo DiCaprio fan club, and I used to get, you know,
What would you
autographed
get?
pictures.
What would you get? Would you get like a little button with his face on it?
Well, yeah,
Button.
wasn't a dick pic.
It wasn't a dick pic. Well,
but
that
it was-
sank like the Titanic. Okay.
Oh,
All
no,
right.
no, I didn't want that.
Oh.
No, it was like letters, I guess, handwritten letters. Who knows if it was really him? You
Of
know what I
course.
mean? Because even nowadays on OnlyFans, who knows if it's really
Right.
that person? I doubt
Yeah.
that they're really talking to the real
Yeah.
Carmen Electra.
Right.
Carmen
right.
Electra's on there. Nicki Minaj. You really think it's them?
Right. Right.
Let's be real.
Well, I was part of the Kiss Army back in the
You know.
70s.
All right.
That's a fan
Oh,
club.
I love Kiss.
So, Jojo,
Thank
we're
you.
going to bring
There we
back.
go.
But it's
we're
a
gonna take-
virtual fan club.
Yes.
That's what I call it. It's another way to connect with your audience and not sit there and you're getting paid at
Right.
least to talk, to chat.
Win-win.
We're going to take a quick commercial break, but we're going to bring back an oldie but a goodie.
I can't believe we're doing
We're
this.
going to do something called Hit It or
This
Quit
is
It.
awesome.
Yes.
You'll be the first female contestant of Hit
Yes.
It or Quit It.
I
Yes.
love being the first female.
There you go.
You
I was
are.
the first female on Big Brother from Staten Island, so yes.
There we
This
go.
this is even better then.
This
First
is
Hit It or
even
Quit It.
better. This is more exciting.
All right, so the idea behind it is we'll be showing you some pictures of some wrestlers, since it's a wrestling show, and you're going to tell us whether you would hit it or quit it and why.
Okay.
And understanding you're in a relationship, so this is
Yes.
purely hypothetical.
Yes.
Right? So
Purely
we'll take a quick
just for
commercial
fun.
break. Yep, just
Yep.
for fun. We'll take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with Hit It or Quit It with Big Brother's JoJo.
Hit it.
Perfect. That sounds.
The Monte and the Pharaoh Show is brought to you by...
Because wine is your second favorite four-letter word. California wine, New York attitude. Good fucking wine.
Yeah.
Jimmy, I gotta take a dump.
What?
No, I mean I need a dumpster.
Well, for all those needs, you need to call Big V Dumpster Rental, Long Island, New York, 631-900-DUMP.
Hey folks, this is Wolfie D here, and if you are looking to buy or sell a home in Tennessee or Southern Kentucky, you're going to want to call my buddy, the rock star realtor, Benji Bowie. And you say, Wolfie, how do I get in touch with this rock star? Well, you can call him directly at 615-390-8216. You can go to his website, bowiehomes.com. That's B-U-I-E homes.com. Or you can email him at benbuie34@gmail.com. BENBUIE34@gmail.com. When you need a home, you need the Rockstar Realtor.
Tell him Wolfie sent you. Benji is a member of Exit Realty's Garden Gate team in Gallatin, Tennessee.
All right, welcome back to the #1 world's greatest.
You got it.
Broadcast.
It's the
Monte
world's
the Pharaoh.
best.
We're having a great time with JoJo, and JoJo's been kind enough to do a
I can't believe
segment.
this, but okay.
All right.
All right.
So, Pharaoh, you're going to lead the way, brother. And,
I am. All right. Fantastic.
Get on it.
All righty. Contestant number 1.
Wait.
The man. And before we do anything, Michael, acknowledge him. He is the one, the longest reigning champion of the past 35 years in the WWE. What about Mr. Roman Reigns?
Yes, I'm a fan, actually. But wait, why does he look like Aquaman? It's not.
He does look like
Right?
He does.
Aquaman.
I always
You
thought he
hit
looked
on the
like.
head.
I always thought he looked like
definitely
Aquaman.
looks like
Look
Aquaman.
twins. Okay, I'm super picky, and like I said, this is just hypothetical. Okay. Yes, very attractive man.
Nice.
So if this dude walks into a bar,
Oh, forget it.
No, it wouldn't catch my attention walking into a bar
He
like
wouldn't?
that. If you're putting him in front of my face and you're saying yes or no, I would say yes. But if I was out in public, I'm weird.
Okay.
I'm not like that. I wouldn't like check him out. I don't check
wait a
out.
minute. So you're you're hanging out with the
Right.
girls, you're
I
drinking
got
at the
it.
bar,
Yeah.
I got it.
Here comes this dude through the door.
So what?
You see him,
Maybe
right?
if he had his hair back
And he has it in the man bun.
in a man bun,
Which-
I'd be like, oh, he's cute. I'd be like, oh, he's cute.
What is the
Okay.
deal with the
Attractive.
man bun? Is
Yeah,
that
what
okay?
is
If you
the
could
deal?
rock it,
You can rock a man bun.
you know, if you could make it look good, I feel like he could rock it.
All right.
What
feel
about if I
like,
tried
I
the
don't
man
like
bun?
it when
I'd
it's
look
down
like a coffee
too
roll
much.
from Dunkin'
Maybe
Donuts.
clean
What
up
if-
the facial hair a little bit, you
Oh,
know.
okay. Okay.
But I would definitely be like, oh, this guy's very attractive. Yeah,
The
nice
man
eyes.
bun.
All right.
All right. So once again, Roman is champion of the world because
Yeah.
he's got the thumbs up.
And I was
there.
a fan, yeah, too. Like when I watched WWE.
Okay.
Next up.
All right, let's go with one of the big three from the NWO, our good buddy Diesel, Kevin Nash.
Oh, quit it.
Quit it, Kevin.
How come?
What, because of his bad legs,
'Cause
his
he's
knees? I mean, what do you pick?
No, he's a little on the heavy side, you know, and it's just
Wow.
not my style.
He's like 6'9".
Does his height throw you
You
off?
gotta
He's
zoom
open.
in on his face. I can't see his face too much.
I don't know. I can't see the
I can't
picture.
see
Yeah.
what she's seeing.
But-
I don't like the mustache.
Okay.
He's
Oh,
like,
the mustache.
he's
that,
out.
like
Okay. He's
that.
out.
Yeah.
he's
All
out.
right, he's an outsider. All right.
It doesn't fit him. It doesn't look good on him.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Next up, I'm not a fan of this guy.
Listen.
No. Who is this guy?
There is no way any woman in her right
Oh,
mind
God.
would want to hit those teeth.
Just for that picture.
Mick Foley, have a nice day, JoJo.
Just for
No?
that pose. And the mullet.
No,
And the nah.
but he's got a sock
no.
he could do stuff with. No,
No. Who is he?
That's
Foley.
Mick Foley. He likes to throw himself
Well,
off the top of buildings.
You know what? That's even good enough that you
Okay.
said, "Who is he?"
Right,
I love it.
right. But don't worry though. He hates
Just
President
that
Trump
picture
and
looks
and
really creepy.
JoJo, what is worse, a man with body odor or a man that has no teeth in his mouth?
oh,
God.
that's a rough
no
one.
teeth.
No teeth, right?
Yeah, no teeth.
Yes.
Isn't
Oh,
no
you gotta
teeth
have nice
disgusting or
teeth.
what?
You could fix the teeth, but it's gonna be like very expensive.
Right.
The body odor is easier to fix.
Right.
And
Here,
less-
have some soap.
yeah, have some.
Right.
Here's some buy him
Right.
some
If you
deodorant.
walk around
You
with-
can't buy him veneers. Those are
Yeah.
expensive.
If
And
you
I-
if you literally have no money, you're broke, right?
Yeah.
You're on the streets. you still got to get your teeth fixed.
You
You got to represent.
Yeah,
You
but
gotta
half of
still
them-
get that Medicaid
Yes.
and
yeah.
go get your cleanings.
Yeah, the problem is though, half of them
Keep
them
up.
missing their
Go to-
teeth spent all their money on the crack.
Take advantage
What?
of your free health care.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it.
Gummo. Anyway.
Next up.
I can't get over this picture.
Yeah, that's
I'm
rough.
sorry.
Yeah, that is rough. My cats would scratch that.
Oh,
anyway.
jeez.
Oh, wow. Well, I already know my answer. How about
Eh.
the amazing Trish Stratus?
I don't see. Oh, there she is. Oh, hey, girl. She's hot.
Oh.
Yes. I do have one. She doesn't play. She's on WWE anymore, but my female crush, and maybe I'll tell you later. But I'll hit it. Yeah.
She's hitting Trish.
Wait, what is your female?
I mean, I'm straight. I'm
what-
straight.
Got it.
But I appreciate women. I think women are beautiful.
They're lovely.
I'm definitely a girl's
Lovely.
girl for sure. I feel like women should support women, and that's actually what my new song is about. It's about women empowerment and women supporting other women and working together.
Nice.
Who is my female
Yeah.
WWE?
Drum
well,
roll.
Eva Marie.
Eva Marie.
Back in the days, not anymore.
Oh.
Yeah.
Eva Marie.
Can't blame you.
Come on.
Can't blame you.
man.
And Nikki Bella. Gotta love
Nikki
Nikki
Bella.
Bella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wait a
But
minute. Is there-
She's hot too.
Is there a spot on the floor?
I
for
love
that?
the long hair.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
I love her
beautiful.
hair. She's got great hair.
Oh, what? I can't. No.
Next up.
You didn't.
Beautiful facial features.
You didn't.
Yep.
Okay. How about?
No.
I can't. No,
We're gonna quit it.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
God.
Man,
He
talk.
I'm just scared looking at that picture.
How about if he offered you some good
I
weed?
think he would squish me and probably kill me. Yeah. No, that's terrifying.
He has good weed though. Does that matter?
I'll smoke with him. Not now. If I wasn't pregnant, I would get high with
What
him.
about what? Wait, did you show a picture of him with the mask? What if he had the mask on?
I did not show
Oh,
you
No,
okay. All right,
no, that's
never
just
mind.
scary. No, he
Man-
would kill me. I'm 5. Listen, I mean, I'm pregnant now, so I'm a little bit bigger.
Right.
But I'm 5'1" and usually like 110
Right.
pounds.
Yeah, that would be a bad
I'm a
matchup.
petite little thing.
Yeah, it's a bad matchup.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
All
think
right,
it would. It
next
wouldn't
up.
work.
You didn't.
Yep.
Okay, how about our extremely irresistible producer, the hunk known as Spidey?
Oh, look at that.
Spidey on the spot.
That's a good picture right
Spidey's
there.
handsome.
He's
What do you
handsome,
think?
young man.
Yeah. Well, you know, just because he's yes. Oh,
Ah,
yes.
Spidey!
Spidey.
He's
I think
a
she was
cutie
going to say,
pie,
just because
cutie.
you're here.
Not somebody I
'cause
would
you're
go for. He's cute. You're definitely a good looking
Now hold
guy.
on, since this is live television,
But
you
not
gotta-
somebody I would go for. I'm like super weird with like who I go for. Like you have to really get my attention.
And also, he's a bit young.
Yeah.
He's a youngster.
He's a
yeah,
baby.
and he's too young for me. Yeah, yeah.
Push it,
I know
push
I
it,
look
baby.
young, but I'm probably got like 10 to 15 years on him.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, I'd like to thank you for not putting my picture up there because
Yeah.
we didn't need to be laughed at live on the air. You never mind.
Well, be careful.
Is that everybody?
But
Don't.
that's
What do
a
you mean?
good
Be careful.
picture. It's a good outfit.
All right, next up.
How about me, Vince McMahon?
Oh God, no, never. I was-
You're fired.
Wait a minute. Billions and billions of
She
dollars.
doesn't care about that.
No, I don't care.
Living the life of luxury
Big
for the
I
rest
deal.
of
never
your
liked
life.
him. He would always irk the shit out of me. He would always annoy me whenever I would watch him come on the screen.
What, the way he walks?
Just yeah, and the way he just that
All right.
face. And
All
what is
right.
that picture? Is that even real? That looks fake.
Did you show the
It's
Dick
real?
Dastardly mustache
let me
picture? Is that what's showing?
Oh,
Let
wow.
me see what's up there. No.
Oh,
it's
It looks
that's
like
Jack.
wait
it
a
looks
second.
like,
Jacked up
like
Vince.
someone
Hold on.
else's body, and you just cut his head and put his face. Doesn't
No.
it?
That's
You know what?
Vince.
You are right. It,
It
doesn't
does
look
look
like
like-
that, but it is real. Actually.
Well, he's a genetic jackhammer,
Nah,
don't you
I was
remember?
never into him. I
All
never
right.
found him
All right.
attractive.
Next up.
All right, there's more. All right, how about Stone Cold Steve Austin? What?
No,
What?
not into the shaved head too much. No.
What?
I'm like I said, I'm
knocks me
very
out of the
picky.
box.
I'm very picky. No offense to you. No offense to you. You're very good looking.
Here, have some of this.
Listen, there's a
Hold on.
difference between being good looking. There's a lot of good looking people in this
And
world.
bald.
Does it mean
Just
you want to
your
hit it?
style, right? Yeah. No, I totally
Don't mean
get
you
it.
want to hit it.
Yeah.
So
you know?
let me
Yeah.
let me ask you this: do you like guys with long hair? Or
Say
just
yes.
Or
You don't- you can
military?
lie.
Like
Just
what,
lie.
What type
I
of
don't have a
hairstyles do you
type.
like?
So whenever people say like, "What's your type?" I always say like physically, I don't really have like a type.
Okay.
I have a personality type. Like, you
Ah.
know what I mean? Like, you
All
have to
right.
have a certain type of personality and attitude
Yeah.
and style. You know, you got to have good style. You got to dress nice for sure.
I'm out.
You got to have good teeth, right? Good teeth.
Yeah, you gotta have teeth in your mouth.
Gotta
I
have
agree with
teeth,
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, just beautiful eyes. You gotta stand out.
Okay.
Just something. It's more about your confidence and your attitude, the way you
jerk.
talk to me, the way you present yourself. You know.
Hold on. I'm looking
That's
for.
what it is.
I'm looking for weapons because I see that my partner has put a. What picture did you put
I
up?
didn't put
of
any
me?
picture. Next
So
up,
it's not like a
my
specific
partner,
look.
Jimmy Farrow, is being brought up
Why
there.
did-
Thoughts on Jimmy Farrow?
Come on, man.
Nothing like putting you on the
Where's
spot,
your
JoJo.
hair?
Would you show a picture of me with short hair?
I
You
don't know.
jerk.
Yeah, no,
No,
see,
Jared
not,
took it.
see,
Jared, get a picture of me. Which I look good. You gotta go. It's from
She
1990.
can see you.
Unbelievable.
Get a picture of me when like, and he's like this. Get a picture when I look good.
Yeah, like
Come on.
1990. What the hell, man?
Well, you look better there than here. I'm just kidding. I'm
Wow.
kidding. Listen, you guys
I've
joke. I'm a
been-
jokester too.
I've been
No.
destroyed.
That's not. It's
So
a
you're
good picture,
quitting it.
though.
You're quitting that loser on the screen,
No
right?
comment. No comment.
No comment.
She takes
Wow.
the fifth.
You know what's great?
plead
No.
the
Oh,
fifth.
because
I plead the
Spidey's
fifth.
here, I'll say yes.
you
But for
know.
you, no
You know, I
comment,
don't want-
host.
Well, Spidey's
Wow.
a sweet, innocent little.
Yeah,
little
that's
man.
true. I'm a weathered man who can take
know.
the
Too
abuse.
early. Too early in the
This
morning
is,
to laugh
this
like
This
yeah.
is
that. Oh my God.
unbelievable.
I'm about to stroke
Wow.
out.
Yeah.
All right, the last
But-
contestant.
I'm gonna say no. Don't take offense. Though.
No, I'm already. I was born offended.
Just be
Don't-
honest.
Yeah, she's
No,
being
I'm
honest.
not
She's
into
being
The Rock
honest.
either. No, I don't find
She's
him
not
attractive.
into The Rock.
I don't
Wow.
find him attractive.
Wow.
I don't. I'm not into the
Wow.
big muscles like
Right.
that. Like when it's too much and you lose your neck and you're like this. I'm not into.
All right,
it.
what about
just
the
because I'm from Staten
what about
Island? Don't
tatted-
mean I'm into the juice.
What about
heads.
tatted up guys?
I like tattoos.
How
Yes.
about guys like with
No,
drips
no,
on their
Post
eyes,
Malone, no.
spider veins on spider webs on
No.
their neck?
Tattoos are cool if they're done right.
Right.
They have to be placed.
How about
correctly,
hair on a man?
You know.
How about
Not
hair
big
on a man? No
that,
good. You got to be
no.
like totally body shaved. And,
Yeah, my man's got.
well, you're
no
off to a
hair.
head start. You got to work on the rest.
Yeah.
I don't have any hair.
Oh, you don't have any hair?
No.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
hold on.
No, I got very lucky. My man's beautiful. His body.
So where does
everything.
a person have to place their
but I'm
tattoos?
just not into. I don't know. There's something about The Rock. I'm just not attracted to him.
I gotta be honest. I'm attracted
Yeah?
to The Rock.
You
I don't.
you like The Rock?
I do.
All right. I smell what you're cooking.
Well,
You
thank
know-
you for joining and being the first
Yeah.
female contestant of Hit It or Quit
So
It.
cool.
It was
Unbelievable.
lots of fun.
Thank you
Really
for having
fun.
me.
Yeah, thank you. We're gonna
And you have my permission to use my photo for future guests for Hit It and Quit It.
oh, there. Thank you
want.
very
Oh.
much.
They'll probably be like, "Who is this girl?" But
Oh, they're
whatever.
hitting it.
No, that doesn't matter.
Don't matter.
I don't
worry
think
about
anyone's gonna quit that.
No, this,
Oh, thank you.
what the fuck's wrong with you? What the fuck? Anyway.
All right, we're going to give you something called the Pharaoh's Final Question. We want to thank you for joining us. You are such a great guest here on the show. Honor to
Thank
meet
you.
you and wishing you and your boyfriend such a blessed life with your child.
Thank you. And thank you for having me. You guys are awesome. So much fun. And thank you. Thank you for making me feel comfortable.
Thank you.
You got it.
Pharaoh, final question.
Well,
big
so
man.
much for making her feel comfortable. Can I rub your
I
belly
mean,
for good
like,
luck?
You guys just you bring, you know what it is?
That's the question.
I feed off of energy.
Ah, there you go.
And
You
you
must
guys
be
have good
exhausted being
energy.
around me.
Yeah, no, you got
Right.
good energy. So
There you go.
it's a good
Oh,
time.
wait a minute. I got to read a couple of comments before you ask
Hit
questions.
it. No, hit
Matthew
it.
Holland is begging me to say, tell JoJo she's beautiful.
Aw, thank
Little
you.
Patty says she's wishing you the best with your future child.
Aw, thank
What
you.
else we got here? Lou says, congratulations on your impending birth.
Thank you, Lou.
Pharaoh's final question.
What's next for you as far as I know you got the child coming, but
Yeah.
how about you ever want to get back into the TV and,
Oh,
and what's
yeah.
your game plan?
Well, not necessarily TV. By the way, I want to just announce real quick, guys. Follow me on Instagram at JoJo Spatafora. I'm so easy to find online. Literally, my Twitter, everything is JoJo Spatafora.
And reminding you, we'll be at Wrestling Universe in about an hour from now.
Yes, in
Yeah.
about an hour.
Got a great opportunity if you live in Queens or even
Come
Long
out.
Island or Jersey. Just jump over the bridge.
Yeah,
you get to
tri-state
see.
area. Come out. Let's have fun and hang out. But also July 15th, I'm releasing my second song. It's called Collaborate. I collaborated with one of my girls, Emma Billieu. Go check her out too. Google her, Emma Billieu, because I forget the Instagram handle. And yeah, so I'm excited. July 15th, new song.
And where can we get your music?
Yeah, it's everywhere. So it'll be on Apple Music, Spotify, literally everywhere. Even TikTok could use it.
Will there be a music video accompanying? the
Yeah,
song?
I did a music video for my first song, and I was so happy. So I definitely want to do one, but after the after my
Gotcha.
little girl.
Oh yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
after
again,
she's born, definitely.
what
Like
an-
in the fall and the winter, definitely a music video.
What an honor it is to have
Yeah.
you on our show, and thank
Yeah.
you again.
It's
and,
an honor to be here. Thank you. You guys are awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for joining us. Special Saturday morning, having some coffee with Monte The Pharaoh and JoJo. We will be back Thursday,
We will be back.
7:50 with the Mountie,
The Mountie
and,
on
and
the
at 9
Monte.
p.m. with Karen McDaniel.
Wow.
So Thursday's a loaded show. Again.
We are loaded once again.
loaded again.
We just don't stop.
Send us on the way there, Pharaoh.
You've been watching Monte and the Pharaoh. And until next week, later.